stop popping up. Like,
do you know me?
No, I don't know you, and I don't want to. No, this other. No,
she doing too much, dude.
She want to know your little jerk, bitch.
So everybody,
that's Rashida's turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Jack.
Hey, Jasmine, how you doing? Me and Tierra cool. I ain't gonna lie. I invited her, but I ain't know Tierra was gonna bring Jasmine. Why Jasmine gotta use my party to pop up? Damn, I'm feeling like this is deja vu.
You don't know me?
Do I? Bro, I'm out of here.
I already knew you was gonna do it.
Yo, who else coming in here next? Is KD finna walk in this motherfucker, man?
Everybody see us. They're dogfish. Nobody wants to talk about it.
I'm feeling the vibe. I'm not gonna play that. So I'm not gonna stand here and act like it's okay. I don't think it's okay.
I came here to talk to Rashida woman to woman so that my son's father can finally step up and be a part of his life. But she's nowhere to be found. And as usual, her friends want to attack me.
I don't think neither one of us knew that Kirk was going to be here.
Kirk and drop a friend, so obviously you know Kirk is gonna be here. And what if she is here?
We didn't
You just need to stop popping up. Like,
do you know me?
No, I don't know you, and I don't want to. No, this other. No,
she doing too much, dude.
She want to know your little jerk, bitch. Oh, you that kind of bitch.
Hey, time about listen. I done came about to slide up in a job count with these white folks, and y'all ain't about to do this. Well, I'm out they out here ready for it. I ain't want none of y'all to go to jail tonight, all right?
I don't have nothing to say to Jasmine. I've been sending my child support checks, so I don't know why she felt the need to pop up here. And I'm not sticking around to find out. I just got back in the house. I'm not trying to do anything to mess that up.
Tia, bringing Jasmine into the fold right now, everybody feels some type of way.
But why would you have a problem with me, but you don't have a problem with him?
I'm just ready to go.
Kirk was like Houdini. He ain't just fucking wrong. He up here ducking wrong too. Got the fuck out. Ain't nobody see him. But I don't blame Kirk though. I felt the heat. Nobody wanted none of that spice that was going on.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to mess up your grand opening. I apologize. Thank you for the invite.
I just want to be cool, I promise.
All right. Bye, y'all. Thank you.
Have a good night.
day.
Bye, yeah.
Bye, bitch. Nobody gives little.
When, honey, this was the kind of moment that had fans picking their jaws up off the floor. All eyes were on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, expecting just another wild night of drama. But no one saw the fireworks coming when Spice, the fierce Jamaican dancehall queen, clashed with Jasmine Washington, the same Jasmine who's got those shady ties to rapper Scrappy and enough ATL baggage to fill a trunk. The air was so thick with tension, you could have cut it with a knife. Spice, always the no-nonsense, bold-as-brass diva, was already juggling her career, the chaos in her love life, and beef with her messy castmates. But baby, nothing had her ready for the emotional storm that was about to rain down. It all went down when Jasmine, who's already been stirring up trouble among the ladies, found herself face-to-face with Spice, and that's when things got real heated, real fast. Jasmine's messy history with Scrappy and her whole vibe had folks split. Some low-key respected her hustle, while others couldn't stand the way she moved. But for Spice, she'd been biting her tongue for weeks, and that frustration was bubbling like a pot about to boil over. It all popped off with a little disagreement. Jasmine said something slick that struck a nerve, and you could feel the temperature rise in the room. Every other woman sat there frozen, knowing that things were about to hit the fan. And, true to form, Spice wasn't about to let it slide. She clapped back hard, throwing out sharp words that had no room for any back and forth. But Jasmine? Oh, she wasn't about to play it cool either. She shot back with just as much heat, and that's when the real fireworks started. Things went 0 to 100 real quick as the back and forth hit a fever pitch, both ladies way past the point of no return. It wasn't just about the words anymore. This was about bruised egos, old grudges, and all the drama that had been bubbling for way too long. Then, boom, before anybody could blink, it happened. Spice, who had been seething over Jasmine's slick tone, snapped. With one quick move, she reached out and smacked Jasmine right across the face. The slap was loud, echoing through the room like a firecracker, leaving everybody frozen in shock. It was like time stopped. Folks couldn't even process what just went down. Jasmine stood there, hand to her cheek, stunned out of her mind, her face stuck between surprise and disbelief. And Spice, she looked just as shook, her breath coming fast and sharp, realizing the storm she'd just unleashed. That slap was more than a hit. It was months of drama and frustration crashing down all at once, the explosion of emotions too big to keep bottled up any longer. Nobody knew what to do next. Half of them wanted to jump in and break it up, while the rest were just too stunned to even move, knowing there was no coming back from what just went down. Jasmine, still trying to make sense of that slap, was the first to break the silence. Her voice was low, shaky but steady, laced with hurt. "You ain't have to do that." It was like you could feel the sting in every word. Spice, usually quick with a clapback, didn't have much to throw back this time. The air hung heavy with silence before she finally spoke, but her words were soft and uncertain, like she knew she'd crossed a line that couldn't be undone. And baby, you know those cameras were eating up every second of it. The kind of raw, messy emotion that was tailor-made for reality TV. It was guaranteed to blow up on social media in a hot minute. A viral moment just waiting to happen. The fallout from that slap was nothing short of a full-on spectacle. Both ladies eventually opened up about what went down, Spice admitting she let her anger get the best of her, while Jasmine made it clear she didn't deserve to be treated like that, period. Once the episode hit the air, social media went bananas, with fans and castmates split right down the middle. Some folks were riding for Spice, saying they could feel where she was coming from after all those simmering issues, but others weren't having it, standing firm with Jasmine and calling out the slap as straight up wrong, questioning if this kind of drama is worth the entertainment value. For both Spice and Jasmine, this was the moment that would stick with them on their love and hip-hop journeys, etched in ATL reality TV history. It was a reminder that emotions run way deeper than what we see on the screen, and sometimes the drama hits harder than anyone expects, spiraling out of control before anybody can pump the brakes. This was a moment that had fans sitting in stunned silence, mouths wide open. Everyone tuned in for another drama-packed episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, but nobody saw the firestorm that was about to go down between Spice, the no-holds-barred Jamaican dancehall queen, and Jasmine Washington, the girl with connections to rapper Scrappy and a whole lot of mess in the ATL scene. You could feel the tension in the air, thick and heavy. Spice, always bold and unapologetic, had a lot on her plate lately, juggling career drama, personal struggles, and all the messiness with her castmates. But even with all that chaos, she couldn't have imagined the emotional whirlwind that was about to hit. Jasmine, who already been ruffling feathers with some of the ladies, was chillin' with Spice when things went left real fast. Jasmine's tangled up history with Scrappy and her attitude had earned her both fans and haters in the group. But for Spice, oh, she'd been holding on to some frustration for weeks, and it was bubbling just beneath the surface. It all kicked off with one little comment. Jasmine said something that hit Spice right in the gut, and woo, you could feel the vibe in the room shift. Every other woman was on edge, sitting there in stiff silence, sensing that this was about to go from messy to a full-on blow-up real quick. But Spice, true to her style, wasn't about to hold back. She clapped back with a fierce comeback, each word dripping with a vibe that said there was no room for any back and forth. But Jasmine, baby, she wasn't backing down for nobody. She hit Spice right back with just as much fire. The argument hit full throttle in seconds, emotions flying off the charts. It was clear both of them were way past talking. They'd hit a boiling point, where it wasn't about who said what anymore. This was about pride, old wounds, and all that deep-seated frustration that had been brewing under the surface for way too long.